A very good morning to our viewers all across the world. Welcome to your poetic interlude on the weekend show. And I just want to thank Mr. Andy for appreciating me on my birthday. I feel so happy today is my birthday, and spending it with my friends here on the weekend show is absolutely lovely and wonderful. Today I have with me a budding poet. His name is Samuel Achai. Good morning, Samuel.
Oh, good morning to you, Mr. Emeka.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Samuel is a diction instructor. So Samuel, can you tell us what being a diction instructor means?
Right. Being a diction instructor is you teach English phonetics.
Okay.
Basically, that's what you do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, and when I was reading English language, I came to understand that that's what we call RP, received pronunciation, and that's the standard of English language. I mean, all English language is spoken by the Queen. If the Queen says A is A, then that's A. That's received pronunciation. That's what we live English by. So Samuel is also a poet. Samuel, what made you become a poet?
Okay, first is the freedom to write. That's, for poetry compared to other genres of literature. Poem is the one where you have license to express yourself.
Yes.
So it's a medium to express myself, and basically I write about my country, that's Nigeria, to awaken the spirit of the black giants in us.
Okay.
So that's my drive.
Okay, yes. You were coming to my question, which you've answered, but I'm still going to ask you
sorry.
again, which is what inspired you to write this piece you're going to recite for us, My Country?
Okay, so what inspired me about this space, my country, is this. I believe so much in Nigeria, and I believe so much in Nigerians also. And I believe this is not where we should be. So what is keeping us back is because we're sleeping. And that is why I wrote this space, to awaken the spirit of the black giants in us.
Okay, so
Yes.
Samuel is going to be reciting a piece for us now titled My Country. So take it away, Samuel.
Right. Is the labor of our heroes past now in vain? Or did they fight for naught? Why do we speak of Nigeria as though it is not the heritage and the land of our ancestors, the nation we should be proud of? Many songs of praise for you, O giant of Africa, but I have questions for you, because the giant has been sleeping for long. Where is the meek? Where is the honey? You're filled with gold and diamond, but why do you shine like rotten wood? My dear nation, Nigeria, a country whose motto is unity and faith, peace and progress. Where is the unity when religious intolerance and ethnicity has divided your people? Where is the unity when your people no longer see themselves as one? Did I hear you say faith? Faith in a country where the common word in the mouth of every youth is Japa, seeking an escape from you. Or hast thou become a jungle, the land of hyenas? Do not speak of peace when I am not safe. Do not speak of peace when your children cannot go to school. Do not speak of peace when your proud farmers cannot cultivate the rich fertile soil. Do not speak of peace when I cannot go out to cast my vote. Do not even speak of peace when we are not even sure of waking up in a safe land. Do you speak of progress? I would rather not talk about that, so you don't mourn, my dear nation. But when will your people rise? When will the youth rise to defend your wars? When will your soldiers rise to save you from decadence? And your politicians, when will they turn to heal your wound? Rise, my country. Rise, my home. Rise, the heritage of our ancestors. Rise with pride, O giant of Africa. Thank you.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Thank you so much.
I mean, this poem makes me feel so passionate. It reminds me of so many things about our country. I mean, you've just talked about the problem now. Can you give us some of the solutions to the problems that are plaguing our country?
Okay, so if we talk about the problems plaguing our country, now the solution to the problem is this. When are we going to rise to stand for justice? When I'm going to look above being a Christian, being a Muslim, being an Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, when are we going to look beyond this? When are we going to focus on Nigeria? And stop saying, I'm Igbo, I'm Hausa. When are we going to use the word I'm a Nigerian. When I'm going to use the word, I am fighting for the cause of Nigeria. When you listen to Americans speak, most of the time they tell you, God bless America.
Yes.
But we hardly use that. We go, oh, God bless Nigeria. When we speak and when we're out there, someone asks you, who are you? You say, I'm an Igbo man. I'm an Hausa man. I'm Yoruba. But when you ask the American, who are you? Tell you I'm an American. So when we look beyond this, we're going to provide lots of solutions to our problems.
Okay, so you're also talking about the Japa, which is a Nigerian term for youths fleeing out of the country for a solace. There was a time on my program when I was talking about brain drain. Brain drain is a syndrome where the people, like, people use other people's intellect in other countries because some other people are not, are not rich enough. So they have to go and seek for solace in other people's countries. So what do you also think is some of the solutions to the Japa situation in Nigeria now?
Okay, the thing is, people tend to seek for greener pasture, of course. But for me, I believe that where you're going to, people made that place green. So why can't we also make Nigeria our own green pasture, where others can also come in? So why running? So we are more now like soldiers who fled the battlefield, and you call yourself a soldier. So let's stay here and fight for our country.
Oh, this is so lovely. This is such a passionate youth. Okay, can you please tell Nigerians how they can reach you and your social media handles?
All right, for my Facebook, it's Ochai Onazi Samuel. That's what I use for my Facebook. And on my Instagram, it's Our Blessed Sam. There is a reason for that name also, Blessed Sam, because I believe I'm blessed to be a blessing. And that is why, that's how I want every Nigerian to see themselves, that you are a blessing. So be a blessing to Nigeria. So that's my social media. On the Facebook, Ochai Onazi Samuel, and on Instagram at Blessed Sam.
Okay, that's so nice. Nigerians,
Thank you,
you've just been listening to a very talented individual at Ochai Sam, and you've heard some of the things he's been talking about. He's been talking about how we shouldn't leave our country for greener pastures when we can make our country the green pasture we so desire. He's been talking about we having religious tolerance, we're having tribal tolerance, we're having ethnic tolerance. These are things we really need to put together, and these are things that we need to face as a country if we want to move forward. My lovely audience all across the world, I hope you have enjoyed watching your poetic interlude. I want to shout out to my friends on the weekend show, and I want to shout out to my producer, Annie Madiki. I also want to shout out to my mom, who is watching me now, Miss Ife Ozurumba, and my three lovely sisters, Ruth, Elizabeth, and Mary, even my junior brother, Namdi Ozurumba. They've been so helpful to me on my journey being a TV presenter here on African Independent Television. I also want to shout out to the host, and I want to shout out to our CEO and our emeritus chairman of AIT, Mr. Raymond Dokpesi. I hope you've enjoyed watching your poetic interlude. Don't go anywhere and stay tuned, because we have more coming up for you on The Weekend Show.